Brother, you know why you're not fulfilled? Is because you're not helping anybody. You're constantly in a position where you're trying to solve problems. You're stuck in this repetitive cycle of suffering and trying to overcome and more problems and getting stuck in the cycle again. You've never got yourself to a place of inner strength and peak performance where you finally dialed in and you've solved the problems. And now what you're focused on is becoming the 2.0 version of you that God created you to be. Bro, you should have a ministry. Yes, your story is a gold mine. You're sitting on a gold mine. I talk to thousands of guys every year, and I ask them, I say, what do you want? And they say, in the very beginning of the program, in the very beginning when they join the Total Breakthrough Academy, I say, hey brother, what do you want? And they're like, man, I want to get my wife back. I want to have happiness. I want to have peace. All the cliche sentiments that we hear all the time. And then I tell them, okay, so let's just say we achieve that, because that's inevitable. In the work you're going to do inside this academy, that's inevitable. So we achieve that. Then what do you want? And they always draw a blank. They always draw a blank because they can't imagine, they don't have vision. They can't imagine not being in a position where these problems don't exist, where they're not so pervasive in their life that they're just destroying every part of their life. They can't imagine it because they're so conditioned and addicted to the chaos and the dysfunction that they can't imagine their life without it. But eventually, when they do have that realization of what they want, what they always say, inevitably, is every single time, I want to help somebody else. But brother, how could you ever be in a position to experience your true purpose in helping others if you don't ever do that work that you need to do? You can't. Because I'll tell you this right now, when I was lost and I was broken and I wanted to help somebody else, I knew the prerequisite that I had to get right with me. That I had to get on a path of true growth. That I had to become the leader that I needed in my life. And see, bro, your purpose isn't what you do. Your purpose is what happens in somebody else when you do what you do. See, when you do what you do, meaning when you share your testimony, your story, the power of what God has done in your life through other people, through platforms like this, through programs like the Academy. It's all right here, right in front of you. Stop being a passive consumer. Get into action, surround yourself with other men who are struggling with the same issues and on the same pathway. High-level individuals, they understand this. They understand there's power in proximity, because let me tell you, this isn't just about getting your life back. It's about creating something new. And God is always doing new things in old people. So let me tell you, why you don't feel fulfilled and why you keep falling back into the cycle is because you're not helping anybody. Because that's a law of reciprocity. You want to see and experience your value? Your value is experienced, brother, in your potential, in how your potential is actualized by helping someone else. And there's somebody right now in your hometown. They don't need a doctor, they don't need a lawyer, they don't need a marriage and family therapist with 14 letters after her name. You know who they need? You.